Cells, tissues and organs of the body require the delivery of nutrients and the removal of waste products. The heart can provide this service by acting as a muscular pump. The heart is made up of 2 atria and 2 ventricles, making it a 4-chamber organ. It acts in circulation, and so if we start in the left ventricle and follow the system that the blood follows, eventually we'll end up back in the left ventricle. So starting in the left ventricle, the heart pumps oxygenated blood out through the aortic valve into the aorta. So from here, it pumps blood through the aortic valve into the aorta. Through a series of arterial blood vessels that get smaller and smaller, eventually you reach the capillaries, the arterial and the capillaries to be exact. This is where we begin to have the exchange of nutrients and waste products with the cells, tissues and organs of the body. As we go through to the venous end of the capillaries, most of the exchange of these nutrients and waste products has been performed. Then blood begins to return back to the heart, deoxygenated and full of waste products. As it travels back to the heart, it goes through a series of larger and larger veins. The inferior vena cava and the superior vena cava are the largest veins in the body that push blood back into the right atrium. From the right atrium, blood is pumped into the right ventricle through the tricuspid valve. Then the right ventricle will contract. As it contracts, it pushes blood, deoxygenated blood, from the right ventricle through the pulmonary valve into the pulmonary artery. It's an artery because it's blood travelling away from the heart. Here, the blood then enters the lungs. This is where some of the waste products can be removed from the blood, i.e. carbon dioxide, and some nutrients can be added to the blood, i.e. oxygen. Then, as blood starts to move towards the heart again, it enters the pulmonary veins. This then enters the left atrium, and then when the left atrium contracts, this oxygenated blood then goes through the mitral valve into the left ventricle.